It's Monday, time to talk technology, and our tech expert, Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, joining us today on Power Talk. Luis, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Mark. How are you today?
Doing very well. So we have a really interesting story. This comes off of NBC News about these cash apps like Venmo and PayPal, and they're going to get some competition from the Federal Reserve. They're going to launch, their own cash app called FedNow. How's this going to work, and how's it going to be different from, say, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, or any of the others?
Great question. So FedNow is basically a bank-to-bank version of Venmo. Think of it, we're used to ACH, which is a way for you to send money to vendors or to suppliers that you have, but it's a very cumbersome system. So the Fed has been working on trying to make it much easier, not just for business to business, but business to consumer. So they came up with FedNow to allow banks to transfer money instantaneously, much like Venmo and PayPal. But the difference is that these are funds that are federally insured. As we've talked about in the past, if you're holding money in a Venmo account or a PayPal account and something happens to that money, there's no insurance. It's just gone. So this is a way for you to be able to pay for goods and services directly from your bank. So now that it's been released this month, the idea is that a lot of banks are going to start creating ways for their customers to use FedNow from their apps or from a website. So for example, if you wanted to set up a one-time payment or multiple payments to a vendor, you don't have to go through the whole cumbersome process of setting up an ACH transfer. You can just press a button and instantly transfer those funds. Or if you discover that you want to pay a bill that you forgot to send a check for, like maybe rent or a utility payment, now you can just go online, or eventually you'll be able to go online and just pay that bill instantaneously without having to worry about having some third-party app being used. So I think it's going to make money transfers a lot faster. It's going to help businesses with their cash flow, because if they adopt this, they'll be able to get paid much faster. So we'll have to wait and see to what extent it impacts Venmo and PayPal, but it is something that's going to be new and exciting.
Yes, but I could also see people being hesitant to use it because they're going to think to themselves, wow, now the federal government will really have a record of every dollar I spend over these apps. So there may be some hesitancy among some consumers, but we'll see how that plays out. Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, joining us today online, alvareztg.com, @AlvarezTG. That's the Twitter handle. And Luis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-I-Team. That's 866-784-8326.